Not sure how well this will come out, but it actually says, hang on, it just updated, I've lost it. Ah, you silly thing. Here we go. All split across 25 blueprints. What? Oh yeah, wait. April Fool was yesterday, wasn't it? They are also, and this isn't going to work here because this still had space. I know. Yep, I need to move that. I know that this room was full, so if we go down here and we go into equipment, landing craft, decorate, get out of Frost's head, I should now have 300. Oh, whoa. Uh, Hang on, if it had a capacity of 1,000, why is it now 1,099? They have increased the capacity, the landing craft decoration limit by 33%. As for the Dex Noggles, a lot of people are asking me, I got a second one in the inbox, why was this? There was an issue with the script and some people weren't getting it, so they fixed the script and had to rerun it. There was a forum post, they did not mention taking it off people. Think the words that they used was some people might have two, but at least everybody will be getting one if you log in before the 10th of April. So that's why some people can get two of these. This only works if you logged in prior to this being fixed. You can't do it now and get two of them. So they are not planning on taking them off you. There's no need to worry. You can actually place the second one if you wish to. Now let's go see if this is updated. I don't know if it was before, but Equinox Prime has arrived. Equinox Prime, the other things and other stuff. Before we get too much into it, there is some changes in here, of course, because Oberon Prime, the Silver and Ages Prime, and the Cyberus Prime have now entered the vault. You can still farm for them if you have the relics, but the relics will no longer be dropping, meaning that the Arbiters of Hexus that needed the Cyberus Prime barrel has been changed to the Cronin Prime blade. Cephalon Suda that needed the Oberon Prime chassis, that's now the Chroma Prime chassis, and Steel Meridian that needed the Cyberus Prime stock, that's now been changed to the Stradavar Prime handle, so you can still upgrade these. The parts that were needed are no longer needed. Usually it'll display the Prime Access and the Prime accessories next to it because there is actually, and I'll just use the image for this, a Prime armor and it looks like a Prime Sandana that's going to come with the Prime accessories. It's, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Of course, there is the Tipedo Prime, and I'm just looking at the picture trying to remember the name of these, Stradavar Prime, and let's not forget, technically there's 3 frames here. Here to be the bearer of annoyingness here, but there's not 3 frames here, there's 2. There's the day form and the night form. At no point during a mission can you use the combined form. So turning around and saying this is 3 frames in one, okay, technically you take the day and the night and you combine them to end up with Equinox. So there's 2 frames in one. And the combined form is only really for social areas and on board your craft. When you're in a mission, it's either day form or night form. So it's 2, not 3. Had that argument a few times with people. Starting with the Stradavar Prime, let's see, the normal one, it's got better accuracy, the crit chance is the same, the crit multiplier is slightly better, the normal one has 2, this is 2.6. Damage wise, it's what, 8.4 slash, this is 9, 9.8 impact, this is 10. Slightly better on the puncture as well. The normal one's got 9.8, this has got 10.5. The status is the same. For the secondary, same kind of story. It does less puncture, little bit more impact, nearly twice the slash, because the slash on the secondary is 12.5 for the normal one, 28 for this. The other one's, okay, puncture's 30 on the standard one, 28, 24 on this. Impact is 0.5 higher, hence I wasn't going to mention it. The status is way better, it's 16% the normal one, 22 on this. Crit chance, again, is slightly better. The secondary fire rate of this, fire mode, is better than the standard one, or even to the upgrades to the primary fire mode of this. Apart from it having better accuracy, it shares the same crit chance, the same status, whereas the secondary has better status and better crit, even better crit multipliers on both. So these are the 4 relics for the Stradavar Prime. We have the stock available from the Axi, oh really that's going to pop now, from the Axi T2. They are shared across some of them. The barrel from the Lith M4. The Meso Z3 has the receiver, which means the blueprint. I'm guessing, yes, the blueprint is on the Neo S11. The Tipedo Prime, 7 mastery rank difference between the standard one at 3 and this at a 10. And this is slower because it's got a 1.17 attack speed, than standard one is 1.33. The crit chance is better, it's 24, the standard one's only a 20, the crit multiplier is 0.4 better. The damage, on the other hand, it's got 20.8 more slash, 2.6 more impact, and the same for puncture, because it's supposed to be 45 and 5. This is 60.8, 7.7 and 7.7. So that's what you expect to see from a Prime. More damage. Slower attack speed though, so really this is going to even out to be about the same as the other one, just more crit, and it's got 4% more crit and 4% more status, because the standard one's status is 20 and the crit chance is 20, and this is 24 for both. So instead of it being 20 for both, it's 24. Does look pretty nice, but it's the lower attack speed. It can of course be found on, yes, there's the Axi T2 again, which happened to have the Stradavar Prime stock. This also has the Tipedo Prime handle. The Lith P2 has the blueprint, there it is, common drop, and the Neo N10 has the ornament. Kind of a weird combination, but that means there's only 3 parts for this. Should make it fairly easy to actually get this, and remember, you can actually come in, look at these relics, even if you haven't unlocked them, and you can see where they actually drop from. Ah, bounties. New primes, they're always in bounties. Now for the biggie, Equinox Prime. Mastery rank 5, has 20 more armor, 15 more energy, 25 more health, the same shields, and the same sprint speed. This, I was not really looking forward to that much because, let's be honest, it's just Equinox. Then I remembered certain things about Equinox that can be ridiculously useful and thought, wow, okay. Then also remembered how many parts are required to build Equinox. Because you need to build the day form, which needs a system, chassis, neuroptics, blueprint. Then you have the same again for the night form. So you have the day and night form, there's 8 parts, and then you have to put them together to make Equinox. So the big question here isn't what does Equinox look like, because when playing in-game you will hardly ever see Equinox looking like that. Because you have the Metamorphosis, which obviously chooses day form or night form. There's no... where is it? Armor in night form, bonus damage and speed in day form. There's no combined form, which is why, as I mentioned earlier, this is 2 frames in one, not 3. Which is probably why, when we look at how to get her, the Axi K5 Relic has the blueprint. Equinox Prime blueprint. How much do you want to bet? Oh look, bounties again. So all of these are within the bounties. That kind of sucks. They're not. You can also get them from all of these planets, but the Lith M4 has, Equinox Prime chassis, which means that the systems must be behind the Meso E2. Oh look, there's the systems. Leaving the neuroptics, yes, there is just 4 parts to build Equinox Prime. This was kind of confirmed, but I've heard people saying it was confirmed that it's going to be 12, it's confirmed it's going to be 4, neither of which really made sense because it should have been 9. 4 parts for each day form and night form, which is 8, and then 1 to combine them. That's 9. I don't know where people were getting 12 from. It's none of these, it's 4. From 4 relics, which is great because it makes it so much easier to farm for her. More so because you can probably end up getting the Stradavar Prime barrel at the same time. A lot of these are kind of crossed over. The Axi T2, same for the Stradavar and the Tipedo, so kind of glad of that. But that's about it. There was one last thing I want to mention where they fixed swapping polarities on a Tsar, resulting in a stance polarity being removed. I've heard of that once, where somebody was just moving the polarities around within the build, not actually forming it, and the stance was just disappearing. And I think one of the early fixes was to stop people from doing that. Those who have been affected by the fixed swapping polarities on a Tsar, resulting in the stance polarity being removed, will be sent a former for per affected Tsar. That will be delivered soon. That's all I'm basically going to say. And it just says it's going to be added to the player's inventory who experience this issue. No inbox message. So we'll leave this off here for now because, well, I have a lot of farming to do. Oh wow, that's a lot of... There we go. I have a lot of relic farming to get on with, so anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time!